Yeah, a beautiful morning. Sunday morning. Church, and then I have to go out and do some, what shall I call it? Research. You got a Starbucks there, but I came here to McDonald's for coffee. Because the espresso from McDonald's is actually quite good. I'm somewhere in Thailand. From here, I'm gonna go to the canal, see someone there, another writer, and someone who lives in a canal boat. I'm gonna see if I bump into my friend Pierre as well. That's not his real name, but he's the name that I gave him on my books, The Illusion of Movement and Cast Away Your Dreams of Darkness. And I'm writing a third one, which will probably be my last book for a long time. Well, the last book featuring the same characters. And let's see how the day goes. I might go to the Portuguese supermarket as well. See a bit of sunshine there. Oh, we might have a bit of rain. I forgot the name they gave to this place. I think they call it the Fat Island or whatever it's called. You got Starbucks, Pizza Hut, a KFC there, McDonald's, Greg's, Subway, and the Oodles and Noodles, which I've never been to. Apparently it's quite alright. Expensive, but the food is good. Anyway, let me get in my coche and go do a bit of traveling and research. I'm not sure if you can see this. Yeah, you probably can now. I'm reading volume 4 of my struggle, Dancing in the Dark. And I find the main character sometimes of my struggle a bit cold and indifferent. He's so unlike the character of The Illusion of Movement and Cast Away Your Dreams of Darkness. At times, Carl, which is probably Carl, well, it is Carl of Knosgaard, the character is based on him. He sounds a bit even selfish, as if he only cares about himself. It kind of reminds me of Daniel from the YouTube channel, Hiding in My Room. I don't know if you've seen that, or if any of you ever watches that on YouTube. Daniel is now in Thailand. He was in Japan, sleeping there with some South Korean girl, or so he says, but Daniel tends to lie a bit. So who knows if his life is, who knows what is true or not. But I've been following his channel for, gosh, years now. Anyway, I got Carl to read, and also have this book that someone gave me, one of the reverends at church. I've read a few bits. It's actually quite a good book. Look, the sunshine. Oh no. I got a coat on. It's gonna be too hot for the coat. Never mind. Might rain later. Just killing time before I go to church. And then the canal. I love my city of Coventry. I've been here since 2008. I first came here in 2005. I've done a lot of writing in Coventry. And I've done a lot of writing in London as well. Not so much in Portugal. Something in Portugal stopped me from writing. But here it's different. got more freedom in England in a way. Right, a bit about the sequel to Castaway Dreams of Darkness. I'm gonna try and have it, as I've said already, I'm gonna try and have it ready by next month. But you know, with books, you never know. Something might happen. I might have to add something else to the book. Who knows? The book is about real life encounters that I've had, actually, you know. People tell me about the Nagalokas, reptilians living underground, time traveling, you know, all sorts of stuff. You'll see it when the book is out. I have a working title. I'm not gonna give it yet. Well, say it yet, because things might change. I might call it something else. Believe it or not, it was going to be a love story. But something happened. And goodbye, love. Now it's something else altogether. Right, we had a couple of minutes of sunshine. And it's gone. Still a nice day. So quiet. So I'm going to the Canal Basin, Coventry's Canal Basin, to meet another author. He hasn't written anything yet. Actually, he hasn't published anything yet. He's a friend of mine from Poland. He's writing a book about his experiences. And we're just gonna go there and have a chat. So quiet today. Where's everyone? Sleeping. The cinema, the old IKEA, sadly is now closed.
keep the body. It's a temple, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's important.
Low alcohol beer. Very good.
There's one of the litter pickers, and there's another one. It's a group of people. I'm actually part of the group, but I haven't been with them in ages. They just go around Coventry, cleaning the streets. Some graffiti. I have a friend of mine, I have a couple of friends of mine who live over there. I've bumped into a couple of friends just a few minutes ago. One of them is actually the basis of the character of Harry in my books, Illusion of Movement and Castaway of Dreams of Darkness. And he also features on the follow-up to those books, briefly. Because I hardly see him nowadays. He's a free soul, a free spirit. He travels around on his bicycle all over England. Sleeps on a tent. Sometimes he sleeps at a friend's house. Also write about this place briefly. Man, the city is really quiet today. Even on a Sunday, it's not usually this quiet. Maybe there are more people there by the city center. I'm actually avoiding it. There's the Quakers. So yeah, it was good to see my friend. Well, a couple of friends. I bumped into one of them, then I bumped into the other. I've met so many people during lockdown. As I mentioned before on my books, The Illusion of Movement, on its follow-up. When lockdown started and Boris said, stay home, I did the opposite. I rebelled. I started going everywhere. I was going through divorce and I was going a bit depressed. Not to stay at home, think about stuff. I just started going out for long walks. But I mean walks that would take me hours, you know. And I started writing loads during that time. I would sit down somewhere by the canal, outside the church, and I would write. Or I would read. Everything was closed. There's Pizza Express. Over there is the Belgrade Theater. I'm not gonna go over there. Some other time. So yeah, as I was mentioning, during lockdown, I started to write loads. And I still have a few books which I've wrote during lockdown, which I still haven't finished editing and rewriting. I'll do it someday. There's the old Coventry Telegraph. Salvation Army. This is Lamb Street. This street features a lot in my books. This is the place where I met the guy who told me he was Jesus Christ. I met him in 2021. I mentioned him in my book, The Illusion of Movement. I was walking towards town, towards the bus stop. I didn't have a car then. And he was here, just sitting down. And I started talking to him. I told him, look, you can go over there to the Jesus Center, get a meal and everything. And then we started to talk, and he told me he had just got out of prison, and he asked me what's happening with the world. So I was thinking, well, does he know about COVID or not? And I told him about COVID, about everything. And that's when he told me, Peter, I'm actually Jesus. Well, first he asked me my name, and then he told me his name. I think I've named him Francis in the book. Yes, I think I've named him Francis. And he told me, by the way, I'm Jesus. I'm the real Jesus. We had a talk for a while, he gave me a couple of hugs, and he wished me good luck. And then I used to see him for a while, in the city center, going for walks. But he never saw me again. I would see him from far away. And I saw him for a few weeks, even probably for a month. Then one day he just disappeared. I wonder what happened to him. Getting hungry. I'll do the shopping at the Portuguese supermarket. I'm not even going to waste time at the canal, because I saw Ari already. He told me the information that I needed. My writer friend texted me. He won't be at the canal today. I think he's writing, which is good. I remember during lockdown, walking these streets, I would see no one, not a single soul. This is a good walk from where I parked to the Canal Basin. I came the long way. I could have gone through a shortcut. My friend Carlos hates this bridge. Don't blame him. Okay, it's getting hot now. Really hot. That's a nice place for food there. A month ago, I was in one of the canal boats here with a friend of mine, the one I was supposed to meet today. We were talking about time traveling. We were talking about artificial intelligence. How a lot of us writers might suffer, you know, when the machine itself starts writing books. Oh, what's happening here? Never seen this shop. Cafe? Yeah, my friend isn't there, the one who owns the canal boat. His canal boat is kind of orange. Well, one of the bits, the front. And there's the Portuguese supermarket, Goretti. Great place, lovely food, great people. Okay, the sunshine lasted 2 minutes. Enough time for me to go inside the supermarket, buy some stuff, and come out. Anyway, I got everything that I need. I'm gonna go to my friend's house now, my friend Carlos in Belgrade, and just chill and have a Portuguese meal. Look at those lovely canal boats, so big. The canal boat that I was inside when I came here last month. Was it last month? Yeah, because now we're in May, yeah. It was so long, you know. The fella had his own kitchen, a small living room, you know, or just attached to the kitchen. A small dining area. Where else? His own bedroom, of course. Double bed. And bathroom. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the shortcut. Yeah, and he had the internet connection on his boat. His portable laptop, a few books, a few tapes. He actually had a Walkman, and I told him, gosh, I haven't seen a Walkman in ages. Who's this Lupo? I keep seeing his name written everywhere. This is where all the pigeons gather around to have a chat, and there's the boss, the white pigeon. Hey, I got no food, guys. I'm so sorry. City, La Ciudad. Right, I'm finally in Belgrade. I like this house. Look at this. I'm coming to have lunch with another writer, Portuguese fella. He writes, but he doesn't publish. He just writes journals. And he writes very slow. He's old now. He's 70. He's got bad eyesight. You can't see that well from one eye. And he writes the old-fashioned way, typewriter. Hey guys, didn't I see you a few minutes ago? So this is the infamous Belgrade. It's actually alright, you know. I know a lot of people here. There's a great library here, Belgrade Library. They got such good books, you know. It's closed now. The dark side of Coventry, Belgrade. It's actually not that bad, you know. Got Polish supermarket here. I've been there a few times. And this is the master's typewriter. It's an old Primus. And the Book of Disquiet by Pessoa. Or Livro do Desassossego. This is such a good book. I actually got this book from my friend in 2010. Man, time flies. Almost 13 years ago. The Book of Disquiet. Há em Lisboa pequeno número de restaurantes ou casas de paste, em que, sobre uma loja com feitio de taberna de Sande, se erge uma sobreloja, com uma feição pesada e caseira do restaurante de vila sem comboios. Nessa sobreloja, that's lunch, okay. I think that's it, everyone. I'm gonna sit down, eat something, then I might write a bit.